I've only got 7 days before I head to Indiana for a quilting retreat with my sisters. I've got to make 9 sets of quilt blocks. Luckily, I've already made one of the big sister blocks. Now I've just got to make the matching little sister block and then finish the other 8 sets. Sounds easy, right? Sure, it sounds easy. The only problem is my youngest daughter starts track this week. My oldest daughter is in the school musical and has rehearsals every day this week. It's Easter week, so I have church services and church events almost every day of the week. I have to film and edit at least 2 videos just so I can keep up while I'm traveling, and I need to take care of laundry, cooking, all the chores. I have no idea how I'm going to stay on top of all of this and finish this project. All right, you're right. I need to just stop chit-chatting and I need to get started. Nothing like waiting until the last minute to finish this project. I wonder which of my sisters taught me that lesson.
Every time I sit down to sew, or whenever I think about heading off to the quilting retreat, it brings my sisters to mind. While sewing my blocks in the rush before the trip, I found myself thinking about retreats in past years and all of the wisdom that I've absorbed from my sisters. At first, I tried to think of specific pieces of wisdom that each of my sisters has modeled for me, but with every moment that passed, I began to realize that all of them have demonstrated how to apply the same wisdom in many different ways and at different times in their lives. It occurred to me that we rarely tell people the difference they've made in our lives and how they've inspired us.
Okay.
So I wanted to take a moment to share with you what these amazing women have taught me and how they've encouraged and inspired me. We learn best by following the examples that are lived out in front of us, and I am so thankful that God has placed each of them in my life for me to learn from. I'm going to share with you how special each of these women are, but please know that these are in no particular order and that many of the things I say I've learned from one particular person, I've actually learned from all of them, and it was really hard to decide which idea to assign to which family member. The opportunist taught me to take it one day at a time and make it count. Don't waste any opportunity to enjoy life and enjoy spending time with the ones you love, even if it's just sitting together silently reading. Savor the times you have together, celebrate the good times, come together for comfort in the bad times, and make the most of every moment, whether good or bad.
Well, I made it, but barely. Big sister and little sister are done. Whew, and just in time. Time to go play Mom Taxi to the track star and the musical genius. Here we go.
From the gentle one, I learned that when tempers grow short and stress and drama begin to take over the day, possess yourself in patience and let your gentleness flow outward like a wave covering all around you with peace and comfort. Your gentleness will soothe not only the savage beast in front of you, but it will also bring peace to all those who are observing. The giver has taught me over the years to be willing to give the last that you have to someone in need. That one little gift may be the straw that holds the camel's back together instead of breaking it, even if all you have to give is a kind word or the knowledge that they're not alone. Don't hold back. The wise one has taught me to live your life for the long-term impact you can have on others. We only see the fruit we bear after the passage of time. The choices we make and the examples we set have a long-term effect on those around us, and we can only see the impact we have when we are able to step back many years later. So prioritize what's truly important and put your energy and effort into what will bear fruit many years down the road. blessing taught me to seize the moment and encourage others in tangible ways. You never know how your kind words, or that card you write, or that small gift you give, can change someone's day or even their whole year. Kindness is never wasted. From the worshiper, I have learned to give God your best with your whole heart. Seize the moment and worship the Creator and Giver of all things through your words, your actions, and your thoughts. Don't allow negative thoughts, physical discomfort, or stressful events to keep you from recognizing and worshiping Him for His goodness. The Wild One reminded me this year that it's okay to grow older, but don't stop spreading joy everywhere you go. Let your humor and your smiles shine on everyone around you to lighten their hearts.
I'm missing something.
Never let the wild child inside of you stop enjoying life. And last but certainly not least, the timekeeper has taught me that it's never too late. We can always make a difference, and tiny things can have big impact. We must not allow age or health or busyness to keep us from what we are called to do. It doesn't matter how little we think we can do. We must find ways to continue the work God has given us despite the challenges in our lives.
The second I get out here to film, there's a plane going over and 25 cars going by. It is the Saturday before Easter. There are 2 days left. I'm here at the Easter egg hunt, and I am the Easter sheep today. Oh my goodness.
Our family quilting retreat is an opportunity for all of us girls of all ages to get together and just enjoy each other's company. Before you ask, no, I don't really have 9 sisters. My goodness, that would have been a lot of effort on my mom's part. I do have 3 sisters though, and everyone else who attends our quilting retreat is one of my sisters in the faith. Not everyone is comfortable in front of a camera or wants to be featured on YouTube, and I didn't want to take away from the joy of spending time face to face with my family. So you're not going to see their faces or learn their names, but maybe I can talk them into it next year.
Okay, I am in the car. I just said okay again. Oh my goodness. After the last video, I thought I was done saying okay. I am in the car. I am ready to go. I have my quilt blocks done and ready. There's 1 set left, but that one's for me, so it can wait till I get there. So far this morning, I have run the dishwasher. I have done 2 loads of laundry, washed, dried, and folded. I have planted some tomato seeds. I have cleaned up my sewing room so that it's ready for me to come home to it. I have packed all of my bags. What else did I do? Oh, mom taxi duties. I don't know. The list is so long. So now that I'm super exhausted, I'm ready to go. So I'm gonna take off.
So what exactly is a quilting retreat, you ask? This year we chose to go just outside of Shipshewana, Indiana. We rent a vacation house, choose a theme, and then everyone makes their own style of quilt block and brings enough to swap blocks with everyone else. After the swap, you walk away with many different and unique blocks in all different styles that fit together under the main theme. Once the swapping is done, it's time for the shopping. The possibilities are endless. There's so many choices. We each choose our own coordinating fabric and assemble all of the blocks into a unique quilt that fits our own personal tastes. After the shopping came the sewing. Lots and lots of sewing. There were a lot of people all in one room with so many sewing machines buzzing away and so many people talking. It was amazing. Lots of sharing, lots of helping, lots of confiding, lots of asking for help. It was so great.
Folding up, putting away.
Cleaning up is always good. The end result is that even though we all started with the same set of blocks, each finished quilt is unique and special. Along the way, we discover that even though we personally would never have chosen that particular fabric, the finished products are all quite striking and appealing. I want to encourage you to take a little time to think about the people in your life who have impacted you the most. Don't waste the opportunity to tell them how much they mean to you and how thankful you are for the lessons they have taught you. We are not promised to have tomorrow, so don't put it off. Seize the moment and tell them right now what a blessing they have been to you before it's too late. If you enjoyed today's video, please share it with someone who touched your life in a positive way. And I'd love to read in the comments about who has touched your life and what you've learned from them. Don't forget to bop that like button, and I'll see you next time.
Sure, it sounds easy, but the problem is, the only problem is that my laundry, cooking, blah, blah, blah. The only problem is that I can't say this line.